The Switch 2 is shaping up to be a dream machine for solo players. We're highlighting the most exciting titles on the horizon. No online grind, no multiplayer chaos, just pure immersive single-player experiences you can enjoy at your own pace. Pokémon Legends ZZ takes place in a reimagined Lumiose city where modern buildings blend with nature. You start by picking one of 3 classic Pokémon, Chikorita, Totodile, or Tepig. During the day, you explore wild zones to catch and train Pokémon in real-time action battles that focus on movement, timing, and preemptive attacks. At night, you enter the Zia Royale, a ranked challenge where you battle other trainers and work your way from rank Z up to A. Mega Evolution makes a big return, and some wild Pokémon can even go rogue in their Mega forms. The game is set to launch on October 16th.
To get additional backstory, lore, also just helpful gameplay.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond brings Samus Aran to a mysterious planet called View Rose, where she wakes up in a jungle filled with ruins, old tech, and strange enemies. You scan the environment to uncover hidden paths and secrets, fight in first-person action, and gain new powers like a mind-based ability that helps you interact with the world. The story hints at a deeper connection between Samus and the planet, and fans are excited to finally get a release window after years of silence, with the game expected to launch this year and a playable demo planned for Fan Expo Canada.
So landing
spikes. Okay, things are looking good. I'm gonna make my way through this door here.
There's some environmental stuff that you could also choose to break too.
Yeah.
You never know what's in the containers.
Alright, so here's our first major obstacle. So of course, I can enter into Morph Ball, I can go under small objects, or large objects, you can go into tiny cracks. And I want to make my way through here, engage in this big fight.
So you shouldn't have.
007 First Light is a spy action game where you play as a young James Bond fresh out of the Royal Navy, just starting his journey with MI6. The story follows Bond teaming up with his mentor Greenway to stop a former 00 agent who's gone rogue, uncovering secrets that threaten the whole agency. The game blends stealth, gadgets, car chases, and classic spy drama, while reimagining characters like M, Q, and Moneypenny with fresh designs. It's planned to launch next year and sets the tone for Bond's early days before he officially earns his 007 title.
What do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is finally coming to Switch 2 this winter, bringing the full story of Cloud and his team in their fight against Shinra, with updated visuals, smoother action, and all the bonus content from earlier versions. This includes the intermission episode starring Yuffie where she sneaks into Midgar on her own mission. The game mixes classic turn-based elements with real-time action and cinematic storytelling. The Switch 2 version joins other recent ports like those on Xbox and PC, showing how more big-budget games are heading to Nintendo's new system.
That's it. Not bad.
Elden Ring Tarnished Edition is a full version that includes the original game and the Shadow of the Erd Tree expansion, plus some new extras like outfits for Torrent, extra armor sets, and new weapons that weren't in the base release. The updated content lets players dive deeper into the story and world, and it gives both new and returning players a bigger experience right from the start. All the added content will also be released as downloadable content for other systems. The game is planned to launch this year.
Cities. It's a home to a range of activities, quest givers, maybe...
Star Wars Outlaws Gold Edition comes to Switch 2 on September 4th, and it follows Kay Vess, a clever outlaw trying to pull off one of the galaxy's biggest heists during the time between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. She teams up with her furry companion Nyx and gets tangled up with crime syndicates, bounty hunters, and the Empire while trying to earn her freedom. This version includes the full story, the Jabba's Gambit mission, a season pass with 2 extra story expansions, Wild Card and a Pirate's Fortune, and cosmetics like the Kessel Runner, Hunter's Legacy, and Cartel Ronin packs.
Since launch, we've also released 2 story packs. The first of these is Wild Card, which sees Kay team up with Lando Calrissian for a high-stakes Sabacc game. The second is a Pirate's Fortune, in which Kay and legendary pirate Hondo Ohnaka seek out an ancient treasure. We've also released multiple free title updates to enhance your experience. These include some big changes, such as rebalancing combat, allowing players to holster 2-handed weapons, and even freely shoot your blaster while riding your speeder. We are incredibly excited.
Creatures will put an end to the dark hour.
Why struggle against the inevitable
Persona 3 Reload gives the old-school JRPG a fresh upgrade where you play as a new student who stumbles into the creepy Dark Hour, a hidden time full of shadows and danger, and teams up with a group of friends to take down monsters using powerful personas. The story mixes school life, bonding with classmates, and fighting your way through the huge tower called Tartarus. But now everything looks way better with updated graphics, slick menus, and new voice acting. It even brings in bonus content like the episode Eggie's Epilogue to wrap the story up with more emotional weight.
Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid.
Are you saying everyone will die?
You did this?
Death is nothing to be afraid of.
It doesn't matter if you're not afraid. It's not the point.
As sad as I am to hear it, I'll respect your decision. Come on, let's go.
In the future, dangerous creatures...
Cronos: The New Dawn plunges you into a bleak future wasteland where you're a traveler hunting time rifts to go back to 1980s Poland and rescue key people while battling horrifying creatures called orphans that can merge into deadlier abominations if not burned quickly. The setting blends brutalist lines inspired by Soviet-era Polish architecture with retro-futuristic vibes, and gameplay leans into strategy, scarce resources, and grim time travel storytelling, with a release set for September 5th.
Come across rifts that allow you to travel back in time by extracting the essences of people you meet in the past. You can strengthen your own abilities. However, there's a price to pay. You'll be haunted by visual and auditory illusions and lose your grip on reality. What caused the world to collapse? And what is the true mission you've been tasked with?
When did it start? You couldn't even stand
Hades 2 takes you deep into the Greek underworld where you play as Melinoe, the princess of the underworld and sister of Zagreus, who fights to stop Cronos, the titan of time. You battle through ever-changing dungeons using dark magic, crazy powers, and upgradable weapons like twin blades and a witch's staff. Each run feels different, with random layouts, unique enemies, and boons from gods like Apollo, Demeter, and Moros. The world is full of voiced characters, lore-rich moments, and even abilities that let you manipulate time itself.
There's a lot to like about this part of Oceanus, don't you think?
While I was living, I could never have imagined anything like this.
Still fast asleep.
You look upon the oath of the unseen night after night, but do you
Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection drops you into a world where two kingdoms, Azuria and Vermeil, are being swallowed by something called the Crystal Encroachment. When a rare Rathalos hatches from a mysterious egg, hope flickers, until another emerges, both marked with the sign of Twin Sky Scale Rathalos echoing a war from 200 years ago. You step into the boots of Azuria's only Rathalos rider and heir, joined by the Princess of Vermeil and her trusty Monstie, Anjanath, as you investigate the threat and navigate rising tensions between nations.
In Azuria.
My people have been driven into a corner, and the point of no return is looming before us.
Can't afford not to go. I cross the meridian, keep going. Ratha! But it won't be for long.
Wide world. During your journey, you'll come
The Adventures of Elliot the Millennium Tales drops you into Flabby Eldia, a beast-ridden land where humanity clings to life behind a magical wall. When ruins are discovered beyond the kingdom of Huther, Elliot and his fairy buddy Faye set off on a time-spanning adventure exploring ancient caverns and monster-filled territories. You get to try out 7 weapon types, like swords, bows, chains, and sickles, that you can boost with Magicite, and Faye helps out with support moves and exploration.
Try out all sorts of variations to find the playstyle that works for you. Your fairy companion, Faye, can also attack and pick up items. You can control both Elliot and Faye separately, or 2 players can control them at the same time. You'll find that she's very helpful on your adventure.
Yakuza, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2 bring back the intense underworld drama of Kazuma Kiryu. First, torn back into Yakuza life by a tangled power struggle in Tokyo's red light district, and then stepping back into the ring as he tries to stop the fierce Dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda, from igniting war between rival clans. The remake freshens things up with the shiny dragon engine, loads of mini-games like the Cabaret Simulator, Clan Creator, and arcade gems like Virtual On, plus a special Majima Saga chapter you can play to learn more about Goro Majima's past.
Began with the birth of Orsa, mother of all.
Octopath Traveler 0 is a brand new prequel set in Orstera where you get to design your own hero, rebuild your hometown after a disaster, and gather over 30 allies to fight alongside you in strategic turn-based battles with front and back rows. It mixes the classic HD 2D look and Path Actions fans love with fresh twists like the break and boost system, character customization down to starting skills, and even a favorite dish, plus a town-building element inspired by Suikoden.
Laughing and smiling just one more time. Are you going to rebuild Wishvale? Or are you going to find the people who took our home from us?
Witness a tale of beginnings that unfolds across Orstera.
Kingdom Hearts 4 might be coming to Switch 2 based on recent rumors from a reliable leaker who claimed the game is being developed under the codename Quattro and could feature small online elements. The same source suggested the whole Kingdom Hearts series may also get native ports on the new system, moving away from the cloud-only version seen on the original Switch. While Square Enix has not officially confirmed any platforms yet, fans are hopeful due to the company's recent push for multi-platform releases and the Switch 2's improved hardware. So I'm gonna put the game in here because I strongly believe it's coming to Switch 2.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.